Cowboys fan. Now we're here at their stadium. It's just adds to that feeling and makes it much more special. We are fighting for a fifth division world title, which is great. Not many get to do what I'm trying to do and trying to accomplish, but we're just very happy that we're able to get this opportunity and try to make history.
Were you surprised when this fight got made, even though you called him out, because he's in the most stacked division in boxing at 147 with Thurman and Porter and Garcia, and now all of a sudden all these guys supposedly didn't want to fight him and you come out of nowhere?
Well, look, sometimes fighters don't take certain fights for many reasons, whether it's business or politics involved, but I'm after legacy. I'm going after greatness. I'm daring to be great. I'm trying to do things that will add to my legacy, and this is the type of fight that I need. A title defense of my title versus a contender or a former champion doesn't do that. But this fight does. Chasing greatness like this, moving up in weight, to welterweight, to challenge not just any welterweight, but the top man in that division. Undefeated world champion like Errol Spence is a huge step up, and that's a challenge. But that's what I'm prepared to do. That's what I want. Because, like I said, that's what's going to add to my name, to my legacy.
You had some big fights at 138. Did you feel like those weren't going to be those weren't options right now, and just not something you wanted?
Well, at 135, the only option there that really excited me was a potential fight against Lomachenko, but he already had his kind of future mapped out, fighting Pedraza this past December, and they never mentioned anything about me, so I'm not going to sit around, wait until they're ready. I'm moving on with my career, and at 140, they got the tournament going on. The champ is already busy with that. So those fights aren't available. So the next thing that could be available, and the only fight that excites me the most, is the fight at welterweight against Errol Spence for a fifth world title. The whole energy, the whole atmosphere behind this is just too great to pass on.
Did you talk to Al at all about eventually? What did you tell him about wanting to face Lomachenko? What did he tell you about that?
Well, he doesn't handle Lomachenko, so I don't talk to him about that. I talked to Al about fighting Errol Spence, because that's what he handles. I talked to Al about the Spence fight because he handles him. That's his manager, so that's who I had to talk to. We've been working together well with Al, and I have his opponents, as opponents, his fighters, they're available, so we have a good relationship. But the main man that I was after was Spence, and so I talked to him about that, and we were able to come to an agreement. We thanked Errol and his team for accepting the challenge, because he also didn't have to take this fight. He could have taken other fights, but it made sense, and I'm glad that we were able to get it done.
Hey, Mikey, correct LTBA boxing challenge.
The training. So we did do the training. I feel very, very good. I feel strong. I feel fast. I didn't want to trade strength for speed, so we implemented some of the techniques that would help me keep my speed and, in fact, improve my speed and explosiveness and reaction time. All these different things that I think are going to be very, very beneficial for me on fight night. But we did want to add a little bit of mass. We wanted to add a little bit of weight because we are moving up, from lightweight all the way to 47. It is a challenge, but that's why we went on and did the training. I feel very, very good with the results.
So what do you think your weight will be coming into the ring on March 16th?
I'm not sure. Whatever I feel comfortable with. I don't plan on rehydrating. I'm not gonna be dehydrated to have to hydrate. So I don't plan on gaining much weight. Honestly, I want to be quick. I want to be sharp. I'm not trying to compete with strength or with weight or size. He's naturally a lot bigger than me, naturally bigger man. So I did want to gain just a little bit of mass, but not too much where I lose, sacrifice the speed and reflexes and that kind of stuff.
Are you going to juggle the training between Oxnard and North California, or are you going to be doing the training there?
Well, we did our training up in Northern California. We did that from December to January. Now we're back in Southern California. We're actually in Riverside training, where I'm continuing my sparring, where I'm focusing, I'm sharpening up the skills. Like I said, the speed, the reflexes, the timing, all that is being put into effect right now. And I just feel really good that I went up north, because that did help me gain the weight necessary to compete at welterweight. But we implemented some techniques that wouldn't sacrifice the speed and the reaction time.
Assuming Big G's leading the camp right now, and then your brother coming back later?
Yeah, my brother's always there. My dad's always there. My brother now does most all the physical work, along with my nephew, Pita, Robert Jr. My dad overlooks everything, though. My dad's very involved. He still keeps a close eye on camp, keeps a close eye on the training. it's a family affair, you know. So we're very, very happy. They know me better than anybody else, and I'm very happy with the way things work.
Mikey, Errol said this morning that you might have an advantage because you went up in weight and you might feel stronger. Do you feel you have an advantage in that way?
I don't consider that an advantage. I mean, you know, I've been moving up since featherweight. You got to remember, I started at featherweight, 126 pounds. You know, I've gradually increased in weight. You know, from 126, 130, 135. I even fought at 140, but came back down to 35. You know, I feel much better at 35. Honestly, I think 35 is a better division for me naturally. But moving up to welterweight, you know, that's a challenge. But if I don't take these risks, then I won't be rewarded. I won't get recognized. You know, I want to be recognized for one of the greatest. I want to be recognized for the best of this generation and possibly one of the greatest of all time. But how can I achieve that if I don't take these risks? If I don't take these fights, then I can't accomplish that. And that's why I'm taking these fights. That's why I'm taking the biggest fight available, which happens to be Errol Spence.
You went from fighting almost a decade ago in a place where they stole your gear.
Yes,
I heard.
you know the story.
I heard something about that. I don't know if you want to tell it. And then now coming here to the AT&T Stadium.
When I turned pro, it was in 2006, summer of 06, and we fought at the Quiet Canyon, Montebello, place in California there in Montebello. It's a small little ballroom. You know, I don't know, 400 people or so, I don't even know. It was my pro debut. That same morning, they had stolen my gear. They stole my dad's truck with my gear there, so I had the fight scheduled. We were ready to fight, and we got no gear. So we had to borrow some shorts from an amateur program that my brother was hosting. Borrowed, the shorts, borrowed the tank top to walk out with. We went and bought some shoes at the Big Five. 99-cent mouthpiece that we boiled to get sized. You know, it's crazy how things change, and now we're here at AT&T Stadium, Cowboys home, and hosting the biggest fight of the year, where two undefeated champions face each other, You don't get that. You might get other stars fighting, and big events, but they're not fighting another undefeated champion. They're not fighting another pound-for-pound fighter. They're not fighting someone else in their prime. That's what makes this fight so much greater and so much better than any other fight. It's what's so intriguing. I'm a world champion in 4 divisions, undefeated, pound for pound, one of the best. He's undefeated, pound for pound, one of the best, in his prime. That's what makes this fight such a great fight, and we're excited we can offer that. We're excited. I'm happy that we can actually do this type of fight for the fans. That's what boxing needs. That's what the boxing world has been asking for. Well, I can actually deliver that.